Welcome back to K Squared Outdoors. In today's video, we're going to be checking the cameras and showing you guys what's on them, and then also showing you guys like the stand and the area. Season starts in less than like a week, so after this we're gonna stay out and hopefully we can get some decent bucks on camera and be able to determine whether like the places we need to hunt. And so this first spot we're going to is the spot that my dad killed his nice buck last year. So we're gonna go in there. I'm gonna show you guys it and we're gonna check the camera. Once we show you the spot, we're gonna insert any pictures of nice bucks or anything like that and then move on to the next spot. So I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so there's the stand, and this spot, the deer just bed about 150 yards over there, and every year, right before the season starts, the nice bucks come through here. So there's actually a trail right over there that we just drove to, and then we have a nice trail right here to walk in, and we cut a trail right here for the deer to walk on, and then it's nice and open all through here, and we're only about 150 yards away from our house right up over there. So this is spot number 1, and now we're gonna check the camera. Okay, so the last spot had a decent buck and a few nice ones, but a real big one wasn't on there. And so right now we're at like the middle of a ridge top, and we actually have a stand way up there on top of the ridge. But right before season, they like to run right down here, and there's a lot of acorns on this hill, and that's the reason that they're up here. And then later on the season, they'll go up there, and so I'm gonna show you guys this view real quick, and then we'll check the camera. Alright, so the stand is right up there, and then up there is the top of the ridge. It's pretty open down here. There is some thick stuff, and then we cut that and moved all the leaves all the way down so that when you're walking in, it won't be super loud because we have a trail going down there. But there's a really fresh rub down here. There's an old rub right there. But right there, right there's a really fresh rub from this year. So that's good to see. And then now I'm gonna check the camera. Alright guys, this is just another spot right here. It's actually just at the bottom of the other spot we just checked up there. And if we do decide to sit in here somewhere, it's gonna be like on the ground, probably with a crossbow. And it's usually only good for a few weeks, so this is like a good spot, but it's not like a super good spot. Okay, so this is the little food plot in the shade. And last year, it all looked like this, but then we brush hogged it and seeded it and everything. And this is also the first spot we had a picture of the big buck. And so it's been about 1 week since we showed you guys this food plot. So you guys can kind of see that it's grown a lot, and we haven't even had any rain. It was supposed to rain today, and it might, but it hasn't yet. So we're gonna check the camera and see what's on it. So this is the next spot. The last spot was just right through those trees right there. And this used to be all like this tall stuff. But we cut it just wide enough. The stand is right up there. Right there. But we cut it just wide enough to give the deer enough time to stop and get a good shot. But sometimes they like to walk this field right here because it's all one big field. It's just super tall and they feel safe in here. And this field actually goes all the way down to where you see those trees way back there. It's not as far as it looks. It's only like 300 yards, but they also like to walk this fence right up here. That's why we put the stand right there, because there's a fence that runs right there on the edge of the woods, and they like to walk this trail from right there, and they like to walk down the trail right there along that fence, so it gives a good shot either way from that stand. So now we're going to check the camera, see what's on it. So the spot we just were at is right down there, but if you keep walking down the fence line, there's a scrape right here underneath that trail walking to our back field, which is over there. And the only trees around here are tiny, so when like it's pretty windy out, it's kind of sketchy, their swing. And we actually used to have a stand in that tree right there, but we moved it to the one that's right over there. So well, we might put a camera on that, but we're moving to the back field and we're gonna go see what's on it. So we're walking up on the back field now, and as you guys can see, it looks really good. And we still haven't got rain in a week, like I said earlier. So if we ever do start getting a bunch of rain, it'll probably take off and look like super good. But it looks really tall and really good. And then there's the homemade scrape that we made. And right now we're coming back to check the camera, and also just to do an update on the food plot. It's grown quite a bit, as you guys can see. There is some grass, but a lot of this all right here is all wheat, all that, all this, and then there's a lot of it back in there too. So I think this is going to be a really good spot, and we normally have pictures, so you can't really tell if they've been using it, but
no, because I shoveled it out. Drippers on it too.
so now we're going to check the camera, see what's on it. So the camera pull was like one of the worst ones we've ever had. We also just checked it about a week ago, and it's been super hot every day. We also did have a lot more pictures than what we showed, but we didn't want to just show you guys the same pictures, same deer over and over again. So right now, I'm going to give some of this meat to my rabbits, and my doe actually just gave birth a couple weeks ago. And the next video, stay tuned, because we're going to be butchering one of the rabbits from her last litter before this one. So stay tuned for that, and I hope you guys enjoy. Don't fall out there, buddy. I'll put some of that right there. Go get it.